Hey guys, and welcome to Homeschool-ology. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys our tip for long car rides, which are surprise bags. I talked about this in one of my other videos about tips and tricks for long car rides with kiddos. And so I'm actually building my surprise bags tonight, and so I'm going to show you guys that process and what I do and what all that entails. So sorry for the bad lighting. I am doing this at night because I wanted to wait until my kiddos were in bed so they didn't see any of these fun goodies that I have. So it's not the best lighting, but they are asleep, so I can go ahead and show you guys what all I got and how I'm going to put these bags together. So if you're new here, my name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4, and on this channel I like to talk to you guys about all things secular homeschooling, a little bit about motherhood, and during these summer months I'm going to be sharing tips, tricks for traveling as a family. So Mondays are travel day and Wednesdays are homeschool days. So if that sounds good to you, I hope you will go down and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you can see when these videos are coming out. And without further ado, let's dive in. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through the hauls that I got. I shopped at a couple different places, so I'm going to give you like a couple different options. So the first place I went to was the Dollar Tree, and so this is a tip for like if you're going to do a long car ride, you can go to the Dollar Tree and there is plenty you can find that because kids are excited. If it's a sticker, a pack of stickers and a lollipop, they're excited about that. They think that's fun. So you really can make this a pretty inexpensive thing. For us, I've done a couple different things. So I did Dollar Tree for the majority of our things, but I did supplement with a few extra really nice goodies. So I'm going to share all of those with you guys. So first up is the Dollar Tree. So the Dollar Tree is where I picked up my paper bags. These are like just regular lunch sacks. This is what I typically use for the surprise bags. I write their name and the time that they're going to get the bag on it. So that is what I typically use for these, unless I have something that's a little too big, and I'll show you what I use for that later on. So the first thing I found is Made It blocks, and I tested it out, you guys. I already filled these with things. They come empty at the Dollar Tree, but I already filled it and I tested it out, and it does work with Legos. So I got these boxes, and then I just filled it with Legos that we already had. So I filled it just with a bunch of different random Legos. I printed off these a couple different Lego challenge cards. I'm gonna take these little plastic so the light doesn't get it. I had printed these off before a long time ago. We had a little Lego kit with my oldest daughter that's when she was really much younger, and it's just like patterns you can build with Legos. So I tried to find as many of the plain block Legos as I could, but honestly our Lego bins have hardly any of the plain Lego blocks. And like when we were kids, that's all we had was plain Lego blocks. So now it was really hard for me to find plain Lego blocks, but I did the best I could, and I have those cards, and I filled all the boxes so they can kind of share if they need, if they need a long green one, they can ask their siblings for one if they can't find it. So I had a set of those already that I'm going to give to my youngest just so she doesn't feel left out. And then these are for my son. And then for my older girls, I found these Lego cards. And I'll link these down below where I found them. But it has some like examples of things that you can build with the actual Legos. And then it just has some like ideas, like build a dinosaur out of your Legos, build an airplane out of your Legos. So these are just kind of like challenge cards, something to be to give them if they're like, I don't know what to build. Then I'm like, here, try one of these out. So I printed off a set of these for my kiddos, and so that surprise bag will be the Lego box with the cards inside. It's wasn't very expensive. I only spent $1 on the box and then some paper for the cards. So that is the first thing we got from the Dollar Tree. They also had these Made It blocks, and so I picked this one up for my son because it's a rover, and he's really into space, so I thought he would like that one. And then I didn't pick up a bunch of these. I could have gotten more, but I didn't know if they were going to work with the Legos for sure. So I didn't want to buy a whole bunch and then not work with the Legos. But they do work with the Legos. I tested it out. So there is that. And then the next thing I got from the Dollar Tree is this sticker haul, a whole bunch of stickers. So the reason I did this is because we are going to be, we have several bag days, and stickers is something that's super cheap and something they get super excited about. And so with my older girls, I give them a challenge. So I found these really cool. Well, I found the farm. Let's see, where are the other ones? I found this one that's like a pet shop, and oh, this is not all stickers. There's some books in here. But mermaids and castles, and this one's for my son, and this one's for my son. So what I'm gonna do is like challenge the kiddos. Like and their travel binders, which I was my last video. I showed you that I had blank paper in there. That's why I have the blank paper, because I'm gonna challenge my kiddos to build a farm on their blank sheet of paper. And so that gives them something to do, and it excites them. They like that a lot. So those I picked up. And then I just picked up a bunch of like loose leaf stickers because I've got some letters for the kiddos so they can write things out. So just a random assortment of stickers because I wanted to do a sticker bag each of the days that we're going to be doing it. And I'm going to show you our itinerary later, but I wanted to pick up a bag for each of the, or a pack of stickers for each of the days so that they had something new to do. And then I found some, that was just a purchase. They had this really cute book there, and I just picked that up as just a general purchase while I was there. But I found some coloring books. So my daughter had been asking for more coloring books, and I thought this was a great opportunity to go ahead and grab them. And I have this really pretty one. This one I'm not putting in their surprise bags. I'm saving these because we're doing astronomy next year as our science course, so I'm saving these for then. But I just thought those were so cute. But I did pick up coloring books for my older girls for them, and then I'm just gonna use coloring books that I already had for my littler kiddos because I've already have them. They have been tucked in a cabinet. They don't remember them. So that's, I mean, if you want to do this low cost, you can literally just go around your house and collect things that they don't play with very often, and it's a surprise bag, and hey, it's free. Or you can go to the Dollar Tree like I did. I found these super fun little pinball games, so I thought they would have fun with those, and they were, well, now everything's $1.25, but so I found those there. And then I got everybody a puzzle. So for my little ones, I got just these little bag puzzles, and I'm gonna put, this one's, oh, so loud. This one's Minnie Mouse because my littlest is obsessed with Minnie Mouse. So I'm gonna put a empty Ziploc bag in the bag with this so that when they obviously open this up, it's never going, you know, it's never going to stay back in there. So I'm going to put a Ziploc bag in with these. But my older daughters, I think I'll probably just put a Ziploc bag in theirs too, but I found them some. My middle daughter just loves makeup, and my oldest daughter just loves art, so drawing and stuff. So I thought these were perfect for them. So I picked those up as something to do in the car. And then they actually had surprise things at the dollar store. So my kids love these little blind bag things, and for $1.25 I was like, why not? Even if it's something that they don't play with very often, or they'll still be excited to open it, and if they lose it, I won't really care because it was $1.25. So I just thought these ones, the little Arctic animals, were so cute, and this one has different little animals in it too. And they all just love animals, so I know they'll love those. And then I got Play-Doh. So this one I thought was really cool. It's like a dual Play-Doh. So these I picked up to use with these Play-Doh mats that I found online at the Aloha Hut. I'll link it down below. But these are just Play-Doh mats that have different designs, and then they can use their Play-Doh to make something. I did pick up at the dollar store the the dollar pans because these fit pretty well on there, and then they have a surface, like I have picked up little car like desk things for my kiddos, but my oldest daughter didn't want one, and I figured this way she had one. It's going to contain the mess on here, not the, you know, part of why I choose Play-Doh over like putties and things like that is Play-Doh will dry hard and then it can be vacuumed up. So if they do happen to make a mess, it's going to dry hard and then I can clean that up a lot easier than like slime or putty. Putty is like, silly putty is okay, but like that Aaron's putty, I love it. It's wonderful. My daughter left it in the car one time and I still haven't been able to get it off of my floorboard. So no putty for us. We're gonna stick with Play-Doh. So I did find those Play-Dohs at the dollar store, and I think that's it for my, one last thing is glow sticks. So this one I thought was really cute because it's a little octopus and then they can stick the glow sticks in it. I do have, I just forgot to bring them from upstairs, but I do have just plain glow sticks also. Glow sticks are really fun ones to do when we're going to be in the car kind of late at night. Then they can have something to do that glows when it's dark. So glow sticks is another win for us. And then, of course, ring pops, because ring pops are always really, my kids just go gaga over them, and that's something that's super cheap. These were for $1.25, so that's something that's super cheap for them to have in one of their bags. And I did find this cute little book for my daughter, and it's got shapes, and so I figured that would be a good one for her. So that is what I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to move on to what I picked up from Amazon. Let me clean up my mess a little bit. So from Amazon, I picked up these Plus Plus. I picked up these giant Plus Plus that is going to work really, really well for my younger daughter. So I got this flamingo one, and I got the flamingo one for my oldest because she just loves flamingos. And I got a pink one for my youngest. I figured my youngest is going to end up playing with these the most because we have other Plus Plus that I'm going to bring with us in the car just in general, the regular smaller Plus Plus. But I had to get this flamingo for my oldest because she just loves flamingos. So I got cars for my middle daughter and my son because I thought those were just so cute. And then we're just going to bring plain Plus Plus. But I also picked up these Plus Plus bases for them. So only 2 of them have come in. I have 2 more that will be here tomorrow. But so they're each going to get a Plus Plus base with their Plus Plus tube. And then I'll bring other Plus Plus just for them to be able to build more things. So that was kind of my big splurge item for these bags because these are not cheap, but we've been seeing these at gas stations and my daughter just was so excited about them, and you know, this was a good time to get them these that they've been wanting, and I have a reason to get them. And I just saw that this one is cracked, so I'm gonna have to think of a way for them to store these after they've opened them. I also picked up this book for my oldest daughter. It's Awesome Road Trip Activities for Kids, and it's just different activities for kiddos to do on the road. So I thought it was pretty inexpensive. I think it was like $8. I'll link it down below. So I figured she'd really like this. So I went ahead and picked that up for her. And then I picked these up, and I don't know if they're actually going to make it in the car. They're a lot bigger than I anticipated, but they are balancing rocks, and I had picked them up for my youngest. So I don't know if I'm going to open it, and you know what? She has a birthday during our road trip. I'm going to save these and give these to her for her birthday on the road. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with these, because these ended up being a lot bigger than I anticipated. I thought they would be a lot smaller, but I think she's going to love these, and I think they will work for the car. Not as well as I was hoping, but I think she has the desk that has like a deep pocket so they could go in there when she's playing with them. So these are going to be her birthday present. The other thing in this box is I had picked up base plates for my kiddos that I was going to like cut up and put inside a pencil case, because that's what I saw on Pinterest. But I found these cases and they're just perfect, and I didn't have to do all that work, and it was only $1. So I think I'm going to save the base plates and give those as a birthday gift, because my kiddos have birthdays coming up and they've been asking for these base plates. So, but that's what I had originally bought them for. But go to Dollar Tree and you got yourself one already done for you that you don't have to do. So that was my Amazon haul. And then lastly, I'm going to show you my Target haul. Let me go gather all that up. I lied. I also have a Hobby Lobby haul. My daughter's been begging for like a really big poppet, and so there were some like giant ones, and I thought that's what she was going to choose, but she ended up choosing this one. And so I picked this one up on the sly for her, for one of her big gifts. My plan is to kind of do like a big gift every day and then little things after that. So and then my daughters are super into the rainbow loom right now. I'll show you a picture right here of what that is, but they are both obsessed with this right now. And so I picked up a bunch of new rainbow looms for them. And that's it. That's just, the other thing is the baking thing that I forgot was in that bag. So, okay, now I am going to show you my Target haul. So this is another one of the bigger prizes that they got. So for my younger two, I got these reusable sticker books that have like numbers and letters, and then it has where they can match up the letters and spell words, and has counting and lots of little activities. And I picked these up. They were, like I said, a little bit more expensive, but this was something that I would have picked up for them to use for their preschool next year. So I really didn't mind spending the few extra bucks on these, because I knew that they would be able to use these not just for the car ride, but for school as well. And then I had already picked up Play-Doh at the dollar store, but I picked up these Silly Scents, and I picked up this party pack. So I figured if I gave them Play-Doh a couple days, it would kind of get them to use those mats more than one time, and also so they had like different colors to make different designs on the things. So I picked those up for them to go along with when I'm giving my little kiddos those reusable sticker books. I found, or my friend told me about these sticker club books, and so it has basically a bunch of pictures in the beginning, but then, well, I guess throughout, but then on the back of it, it has like challenges, creative challenges, so things to get them to do, which is kind of what I already did with the dollar store stickers, but this book was really fun and I thought they would enjoy it, so I went ahead and picked those up. And then, okay, so I printed off these two different, so this one is for my younger kiddos, and I'll link where I got these from down below, but it's like a pattern builder, so it has a pattern on it, and then they just build, you know, continue the pattern. And then for my older ones, it's actually like challenges. So for instance, this one is take away 3 sticks to make just 3 triangles. So kind of like little brain challenges with the popsicle sticks. That is why I needed color popsicle sticks. So I printed these off last night and was like, oh, I better go pick up popsicle sticks because I forgot to buy them at the dollar store. So I went and I found these ones that are notched so they can actually build with them too. So that's like 2 activity with 1 bag of things. So I picked those up today, and I'm just going through a bag that I picked up maybe like a week ago, and these were already in there. So I guess instead of splitting the bag in half like I was going to, the kids are going to each get a bag. So they weren't that expensive, and I know they'll use them and love them, so we'll just keep that. I picked up these little cars for my youngest too because I thought they would like those. Those are just something cute that I saw in the dollar section. And then lastly, I picked up, and this was only $5, or I think it was $5.99, so $6. And I figured it has pom-poms and googly eyes and little pipe cleaners. And so I am going to take glue dots, and I'm going to ask them to create little creatures with this activity. And I'm just going to split this bag across all of them. So I think I'm just going to take it. Sometimes I'll do like a surprise bag that's for everybody, and then we'll break it up then, rather than me repackaging it now. But I'll think about that. I'll see what I decide to do. So that is everything that I got. And we are going, right, oh gosh, my sea of paper here. I've lost my notes. I have potentially so definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, potentially 6, depending on how far I can stretch these bags. And so I've got quite a few. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll show you this when I'm like filling it out. I've got quite a few bags to make up. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to me doing all of these, like laying all this out, and then I'm gonna show you guys like kind of what the bags I put together for what days. So I'll see you back here at the end. Okay, so here it is all laid out. So I have the Legos and the puzzles and the popsicle sticks and all the stickers and those surprise things, sticker books, rainbow loom, plus, lots of Play-Doh, and this is all. I still haven't gone up and gotten my other thing of glow sticks, so I'm going to run up and grab those. But it's quite a few things. And then this, I was going to show you my list. So these are day 2 and day 3, and then day 5. I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough, but I definitely do. And then 14, 15, and 7. Those are the amount of hours you're going to be in the car for those days. These are the amount of bags that I'm going to do per day. And then here I've kind of broken down like how I'm going, like when I'm going to give them to them. You'll see from like 10 to 2 is a really big gap because that's why we had a lunch break in there. And I don't do one when we, like, because we're going to get out of the car and they're going to, so they'll get 1 in the morning and then 3 in the afternoon. So that is how I'm going to lay it out. So now that I've got it all out in front of me and I can see what it all is, I'm going to go and sort it into days and then decide what hour I'm going to give it to them. So I'll check back in with you guys in a minute. All right, so here we go. I've sorted it out by days. This is day 2. I need 4 bags. So plus is going to be day 1 and then, or bag 1. And then bag 2 is going to be the little cars for my littles and rainbow loom for my olders. Bag 3 is going to be the sticker challenge. I put letter stickers and these little sticker books in the same bag. Then bag 4 is going to be their octopus glow sticks because it's a 12-hour day and therefore it will be really dark and they'll have something to do in the dark. And then day 3, I needed 3 bags and they're going to get their Lego kits, their sticker books in a ring pop, and their Play-Doh mats. And then day 5 was our shortest surprise bag day. They're only going to get 2 surprise bags that day, but this is kind of like a random, everybody gets something different, and then their little Arctic pets, and then their puzzles. And then day 14, we needed 3 bags. So they are going to get, my littles are going to get, well, they're all going to get Play-Doh, but my littles, I forgot to show you guys these earlier. I made these Play-Doh mats as well, and it's just shapes. I'm working on shapes. And so my littles will get those, and my bigs will get coloring books that I have back there. And then the second bag is going to be their little ping pong, or what are these things called? Pinball games and ring pops. I had started to open those. And then bag 3 is going to be more stickers and these little surprise bag things, or surprise ball things. Day 15 is another 12-hour day, so it's going to be a 4-baggers. That's when they're going to get their popsicle sticks and challenge cards, more Play-Doh, stickers, and glow sticks. I like to do glow sticks on long days because I know it's going to be dark, and so that's when I've included the 2 glow sticks that I have. And then the last day 17 is going to be 3 bags. So we're going to do this create a creature activity, and then I've got stickers. I've got coloring books here for my big 2, and I'm going to give my little 2, actually, you know what, while I'm doing this, I think I'm going to change this up a little bit. I think my little 2 are going to get the Lego and the book then, and then I have these poppets that I was short 2 gifts for my little ones, or a gift for my little ones, and they're never going to know that these were ones that we already had. Big sister's getting a poppet, so they're going to get poppets too. My oldest doesn't like poppets, so that's when she's going to get her activity book. So that is how it is, and so now I'm going to go ahead and bag it up, and then I'll show you guys once I've done that. All right, and here is my sea of brown paper bags. I ran out of bags here towards the end, so these packages are not in bags, but that's okay. I only counted the number of days I needed bags, not necessarily the 4 bags per kid. So, but I got it all bagged up, and now I'm going to put them into like a plastic shopping bag, and then that way I can just pull one plastic shopping bag per day and put them in the car with us. And the rest of these are going to go on the top of the car in a plastic container inside our bag that we strap to the top of the car. And here's what we've been reduced down to, just 6 bags for the 6 different days. Everything's in one bag. Like I said, these will go on in the roof rack in a bin so they stay nice and dry if it rains. And then I just pull on a day. I have a calendar for myself, and I have it marked like what days they'll be getting their surprise bag days. So that is what we do for our surprise bag. So that is our surprise bag haul and how I put them together and how we use them. I hope you guys found this useful. Have you ever tried something like this for the car ride? I really love these because instead of asking when are we going to be there, and you know, some days we're in the car 9, 12, hours. Instead of asking are we there yet, and we have to tell them, oh, not for another 8 hours or not for another 5 hours or whatever it is, they're really excited and asking when is our next surprise bag, and I can able to tell them like, oh, in an hour, or oh, in 15 minutes, and they are really excited. They really look forward to them, and it's helping with the, we're not having to tell them that it's going to be so much longer, and they get just really discouraged by that. They're excited to get these bags and excited to do the activities that are in them, and it's giving them something to do that's not a screen, that they can really be excited about. They really enjoy this very, very, very much. So I do think it is worth the investment, as you can see. And I picked these things up over a couple of weeks, so it wasn't like it was a big hit to our budget all at once. And I really do see value in this. So I'd love to know if you've tried anything like this before, or anything similar to it, and how did it work for you guys? I'd love to know if you're thinking about trying it out. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help with that. So I hope you will go down and comment down below, and I'd love to chat with you guys more about this. And I think that is all I have for you guys today. If you want to keep up with what we're doing on our trip, please head on over to @Homeschool-ology. Please head on over to Instagram and follow us @Homeschool-ology. And find us over there and see what we're up to and see what we're doing on our adventures. And I will see you guys back here in the next video. Bye!